Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on Skeleton Crew Season 1. Okay, now, Star Wars has kind of been lacking. I have to admit, ever since Mandalorian Season 2, I think it's kind of gone downhill a little bit. Obi-Wan was okay. Mandalorian Season 3 was okay. Ahsoka was good. I liked Ahsoka. A lot of people didn't, but I loved it. Andor was fantastic. Season 2 coming up. I can't wait. Then they announced that they're going to do this Skeleton Crew show. It was marketed as this is the Goonies of Star Wars, and it's going to be a fun, kind of younger generation adventure. So I was down for it, and I was really hoping this was going to be good. And was it? Yes! I loved it, guys. I mean, honestly, this felt like a breath of fresh air after everything that has been going on in Star Wars. It doesn't follow any Skywalker storyline. It doesn't follow really anything that has been going on in the Star Wars universe for decades. And I think that's what made it great, because it's kind of a standalone story in the Star Wars universe. And I was ready for that. I needed something new and fresh. Now, granted, it is made for a younger generation of Star Wars fans. And that's okay, especially for a guy like me who's young at heart, so I'm good with stuff like that. Were there a lot of, unbelievable things that would happen to kids, happening in this show? Yes, of course. That's kind of the thing. They're supposed to. If you try to take this show too seriously, then you're not going to enjoy it. And this show was made to be enjoyed. That's another great thing that I loved about this. And it had everything that makes Star Wars great without, trying to shove it down our throat. And what I mean by that is the sound effects. The X-Wing fighters, the sound that their engines make is just, brought me back to the good old days. I love that sound. It has a lightsaber in it, it has the Force, but it's not about those things. They're just sprinkled in and peppered into it, and I loved the way they did that. I thought it was great. And I've got to give props to the CGI in this show. I mean, the special effects were just spot on. And it felt like an older generation movie making is what it felt like to me. I mean, this show really gave the nostalgia feels of how the original series did for me, and how, Mandalorian Season 1 and Season 2 did for me. So I thought that this show was great for what it was trying to be. It's not connected to anything, special in the Star Wars universe. I think they're trying to make it special itself. And I think they did a good job at doing that. It's not, peak TV entertainment, don't get me wrong. But I thought it's the greatest Star Wars show that we've had in, I'd say, the past few years. I thought it was great. I loved the compelling story. It was great to see them, going out and fighting space pirates. I love pirate lore altogether. So space pirates, bring it on. I loved it. So really thought this show did well. Jude Law did really great in this show. I mean, as far as his acting, he did great. And I was happy to see him in this. I'm glad to see him in the Star Wars universe. I think he fit in perfectly. But anyway, overall, I love the show, and I think you should check it out. It definitely had a Goonies vibe, an E.T. kind of feel to it. That Amblin, I think that's the name of the production company, Amblin, that made E.T. and Goonies and stuff like that, all those kid adventures that we had in the 80s. It really made me feel like that. So if you like those movies and you like that type of thing, you're going to love this show. So check it out if you're a Star Wars fan especially, because I think it's great. But anyway, guys, it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Did you see Skeleton Crew Season 1? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!